morning. Let's do our makeup. And first off, color corrector to the guest appearance of my freaking acne that I did not ask for. Color green corrects it best. While we let that marinate, we'll go in with our contour and apply that to the cheekbones and the hairline. Next, we're just gonna go in with our concealer and we're just gonna pop this right on the under eye, right on the T-zone, and then right on the chin, just for a little brightness. And then this little tin right here is kind of my main foundation shade. This is the shade Athens, and I'm just going to go in and kind of fill in the blanks. Wherever I don't have any makeup is where I'm going to pop this. This makeup is kind of just like a paint by numbers scenario. And then while we're at it, we're just going to quick throw on some bronzer right underneath our contour. Bronzer is going to warm everything up, whereas contour gives more of like a shape, coverage, definition. And then blush, we'll flop over here. What color are we feeling? Let's do this really pretty burnt red. It's called Sandstone. We're just going to apply that to kind of the apples of our cheeks. And then this color on the lips, Black Cherry. It's my favorite. It's not looking great, but I promise this is going to work out. Let's blend. This is my favorite brush to blend with. It's called the 3D brush, and I'm just going to start stippling from light to dark this makeup into place. This makeup I love. I swear it's the best because you can just throw all your makeup on, blend it all out, and it just freaking works every time. Saint makeup. If you have any questions or you're like, whoa, how do I know what shade I would be? Just comment match, and then I can like help you out with all that information to make sure everything matches, because it is a little overwhelming at first. But like I promise you, this will work out. Even though it looks bad, it's just like magic makeup, which is why I love it. So I'm just using this brush and I'm doing like very stippling and tapping motions, and I'm just kind of working these cream products into my skin. And one thing about these cream products is the longer you leave them on the skin, the more the creams will warm up and the easier they'll blend. Like if you kind of put them on your skin and blend right away, they're just going to be a bit stiffer and not blend as much, but the warmth of your skin will actually make them blend a little bit better. So the longer you let it sit, honestly, the better in my opinion. So no filter, real time, how this makeup really is so workable. There's just, like, it looks like kind of magic, but it honestly, somehow this makeup just works every time. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having a real good Monday. I've decided I'm having a good Monday because my brows are kind of on point. Like, look at that. I don't have any sort of filter on. It's just very nice, very skin-like makeup. I honestly just can't get over it. It's just so glowy, so like nice, but like it doesn't look or feel heavy. You can set with powder. Like I usually don't set with powder. I usually just rock with the cream and let it go. It's definitely a bit of a more glowy, maybe a bit more dewy look. So if you want more of a matte look, and maybe if you sit with a powder, it'll have a bit more longevity throughout the day. But honestly, I find this makeup stays for me all day, doesn't budge. Like it doesn't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup because I didn't apply a ton of product. Like when you compare this to kind of like a traditional makeup routine where you're doing like liquid foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, all that stuff, like you've kind of condensed this down all into one layer, but you're still getting like the dimension of that traditional kind of look. It just blends out so easy. It's so workable. It's so user-friendly. Like, and it just covered up my blemishes really good as well. So I'm just going to take, this is the eyeshadow brush. I applied my makeup with this brush. I'm just going to go in, these eyeshadows are powder, but I'm just going to go into the color Butterscotch and just kind of do that as an all over eyeshadow shade. That's it. Super easy, super achievable. It's just so easy for my girls who are like me that are in a rush, don't have a lot of time, makeup overwhelms them, and you just need something easy but also that looks good and is like skin-like.